Alright guys, welcome back, let's get on with the show. 1. Trump's approval ratings. In his second term, Donald Trump's approval ratings were initially higher than his first term in 2017, but still lower than most presidents at the same point. Early polls showed more approval than disapproval, but by February the gap between them was small. This reflected increasing division in public opinion. Compared to other presidents, Trump's early ratings were lower than Joe Biden's and Barack Obama's. Biden started with a higher rating, but his approval also decreased over time. Experts suggest people were giving Trump the benefit of the doubt early on, though concerns about issues like inflation were showing up. Polls also revealed approval was strongly divided by political party, with Republicans approving and Democrats disapproving. 2. The $5,000 DOGE stimulus check. A proposal for $5,000 stimulus checks, known as DOGE dividend checks, is being discussed by the Department of Government Efficiency. The idea is that if DOGE saves enough money, part of those savings could be returned to taxpayers. Trump mentioned that 20% of DOGE's savings might be given back, with the rest reducing the national debt. However, experts doubt DOGE will save enough money for this to happen, and some worry it could worsen inflation. Some politicians are also concerned about the growing national debt. While the idea sounds interesting, it remains uncertain if it will ever come to fruition. 3. Trump and the idea of a third term. Although the U.S. Constitution prevents Trump from running for a third term, he has hinted at the possibility. He joked about it at a recent event with the crowd cheering. The Constitution's 22nd Amendment limits presidents to 2 terms, and experts agree that Trump can't legally run for a third term. However, some of his supporters, including Representative Andy Ogles, are pushing to change the law. Steve Bannon suggested Trump might run in 2028, and critics argue this could be an attempt to extend his power beyond what the Constitution allows, even calling it authoritarian. 4. Supreme Court case on Trump firing a government official. The U.S. Supreme Court is deciding whether President Trump can fire Hampton Dellinger, the head of a government watchdog agency. This case is significant as it involves a challenge to Trump's authority to reshape the government. Dellinger was reinstated by a judge after being fired by Trump, but his reinstatement order will expire soon. The legal debate centers around whether Trump had the right to fire Dellinger, who is protected by law unless there are specific reasons for dismissal. Dellinger runs the Office of Special Counsel, which helps protect whistleblowers and federal employees from retaliation. 5. Canada's Four Nations Face-Off Hockey win. Canada won the inaugural Four Nations Face-Off Hockey tournament, defeating the USA in overtime, with Connor McDavid scoring the game-winning goal. The tournament featured teams from Canada, Finland, Sweden, and the USA, and was made more exciting by the upcoming return of NHL players to the 2026 Winter Olympics. The game was tense, with political tensions between the US and Canada adding to the drama. Trump made controversial remarks about Canada, fueling the intensity. After Canada's win, the coach said the players were playing for all Canadians, emphasizing the importance of the victory despite political tensions. 6. Kash Patel, FBI Director under Trump. Kash Patel, confirmed as the FBI Director under Trump, promised to make the FBI more transparent and focused on justice. After his confirmation, Patel warned those threatening America that the FBI would track them down. His mission is to rebuild trust in the FBI and end political bias in the justice system. Patel's appointment comes at a time when the FBI is facing controversy, including the removal of senior officials and investigations into the January 6 Capitol riot. Patel has criticized the FBI in the past, especially regarding the 2016 election interference investigation. 7. Bird flu and its impact on U.S. farmers. The bird flu outbreak in the U.S. is causing major problems for farmers, killing millions of birds and driving up egg prices. Some farmers, like Brian Crayer, have worked hard to protect their flocks, but still face difficult decisions about accepting baby chicks from areas with the virus. The H5N1 bird flu has been spreading since 2022, causing egg prices to rise and affecting dairy cows. Experts are concerned the virus could adapt to infect humans. Trump's administration has proposed a new plan to fight the virus, but some believe the government has been slow to act. Farmers are calling for better strategies to control the virus, which could become a larger health risk. 8. Elon Musk warns of U.S. trade deficit. Elon Musk recently warned that if the U.S. doesn't control its trade deficit, the country could face bankruptcy. He criticized government spending, especially by USAID, saying taxpayers should be upset about wasted money. Musk explained that the $2 trillion deficit is dangerous, similar to how overspending can lead to bankruptcy. He and Trump both criticized the previous administration's spending, particularly on the Green New scam. Musk also discussed how bureaucracy in the government is hindering change, and both he and Trump emphasized the need to fix the system to restore democracy. 9. Mexico threatens to sue Google over Gulf name change. Mexico has threatened to sue Google if it continues renaming the Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America on its Maps app for U.S. users. President Claudia Sheinbaum said Trump's executive order only applies to the U.S. part of the Gulf, not the entire region. She made it clear that Mexico will not accept changes to the name of any area that belongs to its territory. Google has said users in Mexico will still see Gulf of Mexico, but Apple has followed Trump's order and changed the name for U.S. users. If Google doesn't respond, Mexico may take legal action. 10. Grok 3 controversy. Trump and Musk named as harmful. Elon Musk's AI chatbot, Grok 3, caused controversy by naming both Musk and Trump as some of the most harmful people in America. When a user asked who was doing the most harm, Grok listed Trump, Musk, and J.D. Vance. This raised concerns, especially since Musk has strong ties to Trump. When asked again, Grok's answers changed, listing figures like Putin and Xi Jinping. Grok explained that Trump's spread of misinformation and his involvement in the January 6th Capitol riot hurt American democracy. Musk had claimed that Grok's real-time data would ensure accuracy, but these inconsistent answers raised doubts about its reliability.